and the microphone is on and things like that. And I have the mail. We don't do the mail first, though. We do dogs. We talk about dogs first. Let's see what we do first. Oh, stop it. Well, we're gonna, oh, there we go. There we go. Okay. Michael S. I'm sorry you have to address this negativity. I think you're doing an excellent job. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know. Sometimes it gets tough around here. The problem is there's so many people who only see a part of something that happens around, and they haven't been around long enough to understand the depth of the problems that we have or whatever. I mean, the horn thing is going to be a good one, I'll tell you, because if anybody wants to come and work around that guy with his horns the way they are, well, then they come right ahead. But I don't want to. And it makes me very nervous the way he is. He would make me less nervous with those things on. Everybody that knows anything about this stuff says they don't bother the animal at all. If I don't put him on, I'll tell you, I would be less inclined to put him out in public, so he won't have as much fun. But it's just one of those things. People aren't. And when I called the place down in Amish country to buy them, fine, how many you want and what size? I mean, it was just like I was buying a pair of shoes. They are exceedingly common if they're going to keep the horns on the animal. You can saw those horns off. There's a wire saw you can get. You can just go like this forever and it comes off. If you all think that would be better, not you all. There's only two of you. That would be the other option. Then I wouldn't have any trouble with it. But you have to kind of try and work around those horns, especially when your back is against the wall and you're trying to go past him. He turns his head a little bit. You're wedged between a rock and a hard place. Between the wall and those horns. And, you can put your hand on the horns and hope everything's... That's a strong animal, though. I mean, he wouldn't mean to hurt you, but he could go whoop to get a fly, and those horns are all over the place, and flies are out. They're coming out. I have seen Mary, who was an absolutely wonderful animal, damn near kill everybody because she had a great big fly on her kidneys, one of those big brown gray ones. And it was driving her crazy, and so she came running into the tea tent, barreling everybody over, because she knew we'd swat her off for her. When she'd come in that direction at that speed, I knew what the problem was. So I got out quick and tried to hit it for her, and the minute I hit it, she was fine. But up to that point, it was hurting her, and she was doing something about it. Well, you get into that situation with the cow that's got those horns. I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it. So we're going to put those things on. I gave them to Brian today, and he's going to figure it out. It's not uncommon. A lot of people do this. Not that that's going to make it any righter or wronger. But I think around here, it just, I don't see any negatives. I'm sorry if the world does. Okay, Rigel is doing well with recall and downstays. Doesn't respond well off when you ask her nicely to get off. She submissively sinks to a down instead of getting off whatever she's standing on. She also pulls a lot when walking on a leash to get in front of me. That's bad. I've been doing a lot of one-step walking to try and counter this. This is true whether you're leading a horse or a donkey, like Mary, or a dog. If they get the slightest bit ahead of you, They're in control, particularly if they turn that way. If they're on this side, they turn that way. You have no control because you are dragged around the edge. You know, you can do a better. You're better in control if you're going this way. You can always turn the animal toward you. But if they get going that way, you really have very little control, regardless of what animal it is. And it certainly is true with dogs. Jasmine did a lot better with her stay command the past few days. Her recall is great as well. Little to no pulling on our walks. I'm sure she will be excited to see her siblings today. I will definitely miss her cuddles for the next few days. Hope all is well. I was fine today until I ate some root beer barrel sugar. And then I started choking, and it really, I mean, that's what it started. So I've thought before maybe sugar was not kind to me. At any rate, okay, here we go. Good morning. Oh, this is on. Who the hell is this? Daisy. Challenge are down and staying down. Daisy doesn't like to lie down and stay down. At mealtime and in the car are her biggest challenges. What's going on? Well, bonding and responding. Daisy has been sleeping in Josh's room. She's adjusted to his earlier bedtime. We wake her to pee at 9:30, 10 o'clock, and then she wakes us around 5:30 and 6 for the same reason. Josh has been working hard to bring her outside. My husband, Matt, with Josh, tested her off-leash in the backyard over the weekend. She had no inclination to go far. As a result, during the day, Josh and I bring her out to her emptying spot without a leash. This makes the process a lot more efficient. He keeps her close by, telling her what he wants her to do. Today, he threw a toy for her while I stood around the side of the house. We're looking forward to watching Daisy's training on the cameras. We're going to miss her, but no, she needs this. Please let us know what we should be working on with her and pick her up. That's all I have on those things. What else have we got? I've had a lot of positive-y things today, too. Let's see. Once people see here's Mark Griffin, heartworm meds. I have her at my place now. Okay, so he's got Dorothy. Dorothy needs her heartworm medication. I did find a syringe, and it is now on the counter here. And so when he comes tomorrow, maybe he can give it to her. I'll tell him that. I have her at my place. Tomorrow. Oh, well, that wouldn't work out too well. Oh, jeez. How could the word have gotten typed backwards? I didn't type it backwards. Okay, so that's his problem solved. Have we got anybody else? I got all that done. Inquiry, what did she want? Oh, this is somebody who's trying to start a Great Dane training place. I've forgotten where. Someplace like North Carolina, maybe? South Carolina, something like that. At any rate, I've offered to help them any way I can. I wish I knew more about that right now, but, well, maybe I do if I dial down here. 404 is their telephone number. Well, it's also 470. You used to be able to tell where they were from. I don't know. At any rate, I've offered those studs and things, so that's all I have there. Okay, so we'll go over to the comments. We go over to, no, I don't know whether we're going to go to the comments. No, we're not going there. There's the comments. not the mail. It's not coming up very quickly. There we go. Okay. Okay. Please don't remove Elvis's horns. Okay. They are unique to his breed and part of his charisma. Please do the brass thing. Well, you look at those. There's a good picture right there. Now you figure him flipping his head sideways to get a fly off his back. If you're in the way, you're going to get hurt big time. Yes. Yeah, these people, oh, you can't do that. I'm just being crazy. I'm not being crazy at all. Look at those horns. You can come work with them yourself. Ha ha. 404 is a Georgia area. Okay, that could be. I knew it was down south someplace. Okay, well, I tell you what, I'm going to get at the mail. Because they're funny shaped things, I don't know what's in them. This is a very heavy thing. We'll put that here, and that will be for mail opening. Here's another one. Another strange thing. And here's another strange thing. And then here's the mail. Oh, what is this? Ipswich local news. Ipswich is coming up with a lot of different newspapers. I have a feeling, I think we have a war going on. That's the pond guy. And that's the sunny clothes deal. Okay, so here we have Rowley Bass, snow. Oh, there we go. There we go. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, that was to Linda. It didn't say personal, but I don't understand what it is, so we'll put it back in the box. We'll just put it in Linda's bin. Ugh. And then we have Paul and Barbara Marsh, Sanbornville, New Hampshire. Okay. Uh-oh, they sealed it. I can get through there. There we go. We got it. Oh. Mocha says hi. Hi, Mocha. Dear Carlene, Linda, Devin, and everyone else, we had hoped to drop this off on a visit to you with Mocha, but for obvious reasons. What?
That's from Mocha?
I got a letter here.
Awesome. From Mocha?
It is.
Go ahead.
May I continue now?
You certainly may. If
Here we go.
Start at the beginning,
Well, for
you may.
obvious reasons, we thought maybe mailing this might make more sense. Mocha is a wonderful dog. We really appreciate every day with him. Him? Him. I have trouble with that. He is gorgeous animal with the sweetest disposition. He's still maintaining that stubborn streak, but we found the magic word, cheese. Thankfully, he seems to enjoy being with us as much as we do with him. He generally responds beautifully to commands, especially on a leash. The bottom line is that we love having him and thank you for the opportunity. Hoping this finds you all well. Best regards, Barbara and Paul, Mocha.
Awesome.
Isn't that lovely?
Yeah.
You want that whole letter in there?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll put the whole business right in there. Okay. This This is a Democratic Senatorial Campaign Committee. Urgent. I better not do that one. And we have Jan Gerhold, who mailed it on the 13th. No, really? That's what it says there. What's the date? It's in 22nd. This took a long time to get here. Wow. I don't see that. She says it's the 13th. It's probably the 13th. Okay, I did that part. And then that goes in there. Snapple, real fact. It's possible to lead a cow upstairs, but not down. That could be. I believe it. Life is short. Smile while you still have teeth. Oh, right. Astronauts can't burp in space. I wonder why that is. Oh, I don't know about that one. Any rate, I now have scissors to open the bag with. This is, doesn't say anybody. Okay, we did that part. Oh, we have more scissors. Oh, isn't that fun? And these are a gift from Richard. Oh, isn't that nice, Richard? Thank you very much. Okay. And then I'm gonna put these down here. That's so that I can find them when I need them. Okay. Thank you, Richard. Okay, this is from somebody else. I have no idea. No, let's open it up and find out. Let's open it up and find out. Something in here. More scissors. Huge scissors. Very huge scissors. You need scissors?
I'd love a pair.
How many thousand pair would you like?
Just one, please.
One, two?
One.
I think of red ones and green ones. There's a red one and a green one.
I'll just take red.
You can have both of those.
Oh, thank you. Well,
I
can
have
I
a-
have purple and blue?
But I'm sorry, we had purple. There's purple
And blue?
and blue. Then have to have the red and the green back. How can I
Yes.
do this?
There you go.
There we go. I do that.
Thank you.
Wonderful. Okay, we got that problem solved. And these are huge scissors. Oh, damn. Oh, damn. Don't have a phone.
Call from Enrico Tagliaco.
Service dog project? Yeah? Yeah. Oh, boys. Okay, well, I tell you what, you have not been to our website? Oh, okay, so then you must know that I'm on camera. I do mail call at 5 o'clock. That's what I'm doing right now, is opening the mail. Yep, well, there you are. So, why don't you... Oh, Lord, it's taken me 82 years to figure it out, so... why don't you read through our website, and then we'll get to questions sometime later, or send me an email, okay? Right. She just bought 2 Great Dane puppies. How does she train them? I'll tell you another 82 years. Okay. Huh. Well, these are big scissors. Where did they come? I don't know where they came from. I don't know. But they're lovely. Okay, well, I'll put them down here for the moment. I'm sure they will all have good use because we don't seem to, we have a short life of scissors around here. Okay, so that's that one and that's that one. And that's that one. And then this is the box one. Ugh. I don't know what this is. This could be, I ordered some things to shake the bed. This could be what this is. So we'll all get ready for this one. I'm looking forward to try this bed shaking business. Now the other part of that story is apparently the gal who wrote the book with me has had some very strange things sent to me by mistake. Oh, no, that's not what this is. Okay, what this is this is for dealing with yeast in dogs' ears. It's a douche deal, but it's vinegar and water. And I had trouble finding it in stores. So I went to Amazon, and that's what this is. Extra cleansing vinegar and water douche. You pour it in the dog's ears, and it helps, because yeast does not like vinegar. I bet you didn't expect that to be this today. There we go. Awful big box of it. The dog's ears, but what the heck? They put it in the medical department. What the heck? Oh my word. There's 4 little bottles in each one of these things. Okay, well that's what that is. Oh, this guy, that's a fake phone number. I know that. Let's shut him off. James Berg. When it comes through that means that's just a fake guy. Okay, so this has to be put in the dog supply department. Anybody else who might need it. Okay. That's one problem in not having Pam around, is stuff accumulates. Because I don't know where to put it. Okay, we got all that. Now we will tackle the questions. We have 9 questions so far. Oh, there we go. Okay. People dissing you for the brass horn covers should be responsible for the liability when someone's injured. It's not the horn covers are hurting the animal in any way. They're not. It's not the horn covers are hurting the animal any. It's not. They don't hurt the animal. Those of us who have been watching you for years know that you think first the animal's safety and the workers as well. After reading your Daily Doggy, I read it to my husband because I so agree with you that the commercial on abused animals, I can't handle it. And I tell my husband, turn it off, turn it off. It makes me insane. Totally agree with you. It makes me insane because the people who write those commercials and what they pay for those commercials and the salaries that the officers have in that outfit, it just is infuriating when they're begging you for another 9 cents or something. It's bad. Anyway. Sweet Elvis with Sister Harley, sister by another mother. Okay. Food. Right. I believe the 2-pack of scissors are the ones I said. Brenda. I love his horns and thank you much for keeping them. When will he get his balls? Tomorrow at noon is what's scheduled. So I will try and do it probably in the stall where you can watch. Pam is feeling much better. At least as far as I know. I haven't heard anything more. Balls for Zebu and douches for dogs. Oh God. Well, that dog douche, it's the vinegar one that works in the ears. And now, if you don't do that, well, how this whole started was somebody's got an ear. Oh, good. Somebody has a guppy ear. And I know who it was. It's Gabby. And the way they treat it nowadays is to, they give you some medicine. Yeah, I got it here. They give you some medicine, and if that doesn't work, then they want to do an ear wash, and that's one of these knock 'em out $700 deals. So I had George on the phone, and I said, George, we never did that. What else did we do? Well, we didn't do to do it right now, you should do this, that, and the other thing. I said, George, he said, well, you're thinking 50 years ago. I said, you're right, I'm thinking 50 years ago. You're 50 years into this. What the hell did we do? And George finally admitted that we used a vinegar solution. And he said the best thing to get nowadays is the vinegar douche. So we're all set for 16 vinegar douches for a dog. Okay. You can see the weight loss of Carlene. I've lost weight. I've damn near 10 pounds. I've lost weight. This is not all me. There's a coat hanger here as well, Let's see. What was my llama's name? Edwin. I don't know. Let's see. Oh dear. This is my desk. That's why it's got a cage around it. I have witnessed Elvis inadvertently poking the donkeys when he turned his head. The donkey jumped away. So I think this will be good, so he can still interact with the others. He's a good groomer of the donkeys for a while. Yeah. Okay. Is Gabby being bred? No, she's not. We had to put her on the other medication for her ears, along with a vinegar douche. And the other medication was not conducive to pregnancy, so we decided to skip it, and I hope to hell Megan's dog comes in. And Stowe. All right, are we all done? We all done? I go home now? I guess we done. Bye. Off to shutting.